What's up, YouTube? Good morning. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Yesterday was a great overall day as far as wins. We did go. So the free pick I gave you guys yesterday, we did go 2 out of 3 on that. But MLB, we ended up going 5 for 5 on a pitcher slate. All of them hit their unders. That was great. And then also we took Kyrie plus over on 24.5 points. He went absolutely crazy. He had 38. Something crazy. No, he had 46, something crazy like that. And then Wendell Carter, we needed him to get 10.5, and he got 11. Now, also for NBA, we also had Giannis over 45.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't know why Prizepicks or any of these other DFS apps had that line so low, but that was basically gift wrapped. He was playing against the Knicks, and that was I have no idea why that line was so low. Especially when he was averaging 54 total over the last five game stretch and 52 over his last 10 games. So for them to have it at 45.5, I understand the Knicks are one of the better rebounding and defensive teams in the league, but that blew my mind. So we had to roll with that. And then also we had this guy Bradley Beal. We had Bradley Beal over 1.5 threes. He hit 7. He hit 7 threes. He was out of his mind yesterday. He had a huge game for Phoenix. So I mean, yeah, guys, it was a good overall day. As far as MLB picks goes, let me actually pull that up for you guys right now as well. For MLB, we had a sweep. As far as for pitchers, we had Alec Marsh under 5.5 strikeouts, Chris Sale over 5.5 strikeouts, Gavin Stone over 5.5 strikeouts, and Sean Manaea under 6.5 strikeouts, which he ended up with 6. He had 6 in the third. I was sweating because the the Mets were up 3-0 in the third inning. So there was no reason for Sean Manaea to get pulled out or anything. He just ended up not getting another strikeout until they pulled him out around the 5th, 6th. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get straight into today's picks. And before I do, if you guys want to go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, that way we can go ahead and get more traction headed our way. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to my VIP, my winnable, that is in the link below. Guys, I'm posting free picks. I'm posting winning VIP picks there daily. And these picks are tried and true, guys. These picks are literally I'm speaking with higher ups. They're giving me advice. I'm not doing this alone, guys. I'm not just closing my eyes and picking into. I'm just not picking into a hat, guys. So, I mean, guys, it was a great overall day. I mean, I can't believe it. No basketball today. That's what I mean when I say I can't believe it. It's disgusting. No NBA today, but we have other sports, guys. Basketball is not the only sport in the world. I grew up playing baseball. I love me some baseball. We're going to go ahead and get straight into today's, guys. And also, if you guys want to use my promo codes to put any of these player props in, you guys can use my promo code on Sleeper. That is Beachside Picks. Same with Chalkboard. That is Beachside Picks. And also Sports Quack. That is also Beachside Picks. Same with my winnable, guys. But let's go ahead and get straight into today's picks. The first pick we have is going to be Shohei Ohtani over 1.5 total bases, guys. You can get that on Prizepicks, Dabble, any of the DFS apps I just named. But Shohei Ohtani over 1.5 total bases. Over his last 5 games, guys, he has averaged 3.6 total bases. He did have that game against San Francisco earlier in the season. That he didn't get on base, but guys, over his last 10 games in general, he's hit this number 7 out of the last 10 times, guys. He just has to touch 2 total bases, and it has to be from a hit. It has to be he has to get on base from a hit. It can't be from a walk. But if you see over his last 10 games, guys, there's only been 3 instances where he hasn't hit that number, and this season alone, guys, it's only been 2 out of 7 times, guys. 2 out of 8 times, guys. So, I mean, it's pretty safe to say that Shohei Ohtani is going to get on base, is going to touch more than 2 bases, especially against this Minnesota team that has been struggling, guys. Um, they do have Ober. Minnesota does have Ober on the mound for them tonight, but Shohei Ohtani he's exceeded 1.4. Exceeded a base and a half over his last 4 out of his last 5 games on the road, and guys, everything's a little easier when you're on this Dodger team, right? This Dodger team has a lot of good players, and everybody gets on base. Um, so I mean, with Shohei Ohtani just now getting to the Dodgers, I still feel like he still has to win that fan base over, and he's been doing his part. I mean, the Dodgers are off to a hot start. Otani's off to a pretty decent start. Nothing crazy, nothing that we haven't seen before. But he's definitely gonna get hotter as the season progresses. Um, Guys, he's averaging 4.4 and a half plate appearances a game, about a hit and a half per game, and about one extra base per game. And not every game is he hitting a double or a triple, guys, but he's averaging close to one extra base per game. Um, so I'd say go ahead and lock in Shohei Ohtani for at least a base and a half today against the Minnesota Twins. Let's go ahead and get straight into the next pick, guys. Next one we're gonna go with, guys, is gonna be Nestor Cortez. It is gonna be for less on the strikeouts. He's projected for 6 strikeouts against this Marlins team, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take the less. He's averaging 3.8 strikeouts over his last 5 games, guys. And this Marlins team isn't starting off too bad. This Marlins team isn't starting off too bad. If you go over to Outlier, guys, which will be your best friend, you don't have to be on YouTube or you don't have to be making your own content to have access to this, guys. It's only $19.99 a month, and you do get your first week for free if you use my promo code. That is Beachside Picks as well. But if you go over to Nestor Cortez, guys, he's projected to have 6 strikeouts, guys. I know here on Outlier it says over 6.5. But guys, he's failed to hit this number in 8 out of his last 10 games. If you just go off the 6.5, if you go off the 6, guys, he's 5-5 over his last 10 games. So there's been 3 times that he did hit that 6 number on the dot. But nonetheless, if he does hit 6, then it just cancels out. You guys won't get it doesn't count as a loss. But guys, he's been pretty inconsistent on the mound. And he is playing against a Marlins team that is hitting pretty well, guys. They are hitting pretty well against left-handed pitchers. Per 9 innings, guys, he's averaging 4 to 5 strikeouts on average. And he's failed to exceed 6.5 strikeouts in 7 out of his last games. He's averaging 4.9 strikeouts per game on average, guys. In 2023, he had a 21% strikeout rate. Which isn't too bad, guys. But like I said, he hasn't been hot over his last 5 games. I know he's only thrown 2 games this year, and the proof is in the pudding for the first 2 games of the season, guys. He had 5 strikeouts against Houston the first game, his first game out, and two strikeouts against Arizona. Just a few days ago on the 2nd of April. So that's the second one I'm going to go with, guys. You guys let me know if you guys are going to tail. Comment below. Let me know how these picks are going for you guys. And let's go ahead and get straight into the third one. Remember, if you guys want to raise this line on chalkboard, you guys can by all means. Or if you want to lower it by 1, you can either lower it or raise it. If you lower it, you get a little lower of a payout. And if you raise it, you get a little higher of a payout. But right now he is projected for 6, guys. So let's go ahead and get straight into that third pick for you guys. Next pick that we're going to go into, and the final pick, guys, is going to be Jesus Luzardo, guys, for less than 6 strikeouts. He is playing against the Yankees today, guys, who have been off to a red hot start. And it hurts to say that because I am a Tampa Bay Rays fan. So, guys, as much as I said earlier that this Marlins team is starting off hot, it is true. But Jesus Luzardo, just over his last 5 games, guys, he's been averaging 4.5 strikeouts. He did start off the year hot against Pittsburgh with that 8 strikeout game on opening day, guys. But just out of his last 5 games, guys, he only had 2, 3, 4, 8, 5. I mean, he's been pretty inconsistent across the board. He is a great pitcher, guys, great stride. But nonetheless, if you go over to Outlier, which I will say over and over again, guys, he's 5-5 over his last 10 games, dating back to last season. Once we get a couple more games in the MLB under our belt, then we will. I mean, he's 4-6 over his last 10 games, guys. But once we get some more MLB games under our belt, we will have a bigger sample size for this season. But for now, we have to date back to last year. For now, guys. He is averaging 5.2 innings pitched, guys, and about 15 swinging strikes, 13 strikes looking, and about 92 pitches a game. Guys, on average, he had a 22% strikeout rate last year, guys. But like I said, we're looking at the numbers over his last 2 games this season, and then dating back to last season, guys. He's failed to hit that 5.5. He's failed to hit that 5.5 number recently. So go ahead and lock in Jesus Luzardo, especially against this red hot Yankees team who is starting off really, really, really hot. It pains me to say, guys. So they have him here under 5.5. But on Prizepicks, they do have him for under 6. So again, if he does hit the 6 number, it just cancels out. So you guys won't be losing any money. But I think it's safe to say that he will not strike out 6 Yankees today, guys, especially if he has to do so in about 5 innings. And if this Yankees team does put up 3-4 runs, they will start looking at the bullpen a little early. So those are my 3 picks for today, guys. Feel free to join my Discord or follow me on Instagram so you guys can get updates. Also, subscribe to my Winnable so you guys can get free picks through my free pick channel, or you guys can go ahead and also subscribe to my VIP, and you guys will get emails and texts daily in regards to what I think are my winning picks, or winning locks for the day, guys. So I hope everybody enjoys their Monday. Enjoy the college basketball.